Well, could we be headed toward a recession? Well, some economics say that we have about a 40% chance of an economic downturn. Well, today we're joined by financial expert Brian Mirau. He's here with extra perspective about simple tips that could help preserve your money if the market takes a dive. Brian, thanks so much for joining us today. And we are hearing of some warning signs of a possible recession. So how do you help people feel more confident about their financial future?
Well, Nicole, thanks for having me today. You know, the key is having a plan and do not make emotional financial decisions. You know, uncertainty causes fear, but a clear strategy gives people confidence. And, you know, we start by understanding their full financial picture. We have to look at assets, your liabilities, have to talk about your goals, and then build a plan designed to weather storms like market volatility and a potential recession.
So why is tackling that such an important topic, especially as a step moving forward with these uncertain times that we're dealing with right now?
Well, Nicole, you know, knowledge is power. You know, when folks know what they're up against and how they're positioned, they can make informed decisions. You know, ignoring the situation, all that does is that just increases anxiety. But when you face it head on, it helps people regain control of their finances.
How can people start building emergency savings even if things already feel tight?
Well, Nicole, it's about starting small. You know, even $20 a week adds up. You know, we help people review their budget, identify where they can cut back a little bit, and then redirect that to their savings. You know, it's not about perfection, it's about progress and building that safety net over time. And we must always remember that it's always a cinch by the inch.
Now, we're talking about the possibility of a recession in the near future. So what's the first step people should take today?
Well, the first step, Nicole, is you want to take inventory. You want to know where your money is going. You know, you want to know what debt you have. You want to know what resources that you have available to you. And from there, you want to start prioritizing paying down any high interest debt and then set your goals for your savings. And that awareness alone is a huge first step.
Well, how do you help clients stay calm and make savvy moves with their money, Brian?
Well, first of all, we take the emotion out of it by showing them the facts and reminding them of their long-term goals. Now, we also revisit their strategy on a regular basis, and we have to make adjustments when those are needed. Now, having someone in your corner can make all the difference when things get to be feeling overwhelming.
Well, how can working with you help make those decisions a little less stressful?
Well, you just don't have to do it alone. You know, we act as guides and coaches. You know, we help people see options that they may not have considered and, you know, avoiding common mistakes and putting the right tools in place so that they can make decisions confidently and move forward with the peace of mind that they're looking for.
Well, if you're feeling uncertain about your finances and want help building a strategy to protect your future, Brian and his team are offering a complimentary financial review. All you have to do is just text PLAN to 915-233-2904. Don't wait until the market takes a dip. Get the clarity and confidence you deserve today. Brian, thank you so much for your time today.
Nicole, thanks for having me.
Well, still ahead.